Can you hear me? Here I was all excited. Well, now I need some techies out there. Oh, okay. So there goes my heartwarming opening to you all, saying thank you for coming to the first live, and we're gonna have some fun with this. And I was mainly talking about the space flight that Jeff Bezos, CEO of Amazon, the richest guy in the world, how he went to space, and it was monumental because it was the oldest person to go into space and the youngest person on this flight. Yes, take two. I should just end this and start over on another time. I feel bad because I realized that as soon as I went live, Ophelia was live on her channel, and I'm not trying to create a war or a fight for views or anything like that. Like I didn't know she was gonna go live, so I feel bad, and I hope she doesn't take any offense to it, Ophelia. I'm sorry I wasn't doing this intentionally. So yeah, that really got me thinking about space, and I even went and I put my Star Wars flag up for today because I thought it was really cool. I think it's awesome. I vote for the Empire in Star Wars. I don't know what y'all's opinions are on that. I never went for the good guys on that one. Like I said earlier, it's water. I don't drink alcohol. I don't like it. I know I don't have fun with it as much as other people do. So yeah, I just wanted to ask a question. Like, if you were given the opportunity to, would you take a little space flight? Even if it was just like a 10-minute flight like it was today? I just want to know how many people would actually say like, okay, yeah, I'll risk it. Because, a young guy went up, an older guy went up. I think he was 89. So I'm like, okay, it really won't affect the elderly as long as you're in good shape. So I have about 50 to 60 years to get there in case I need to take that trip when I'm 89. But I don't know. Claustrophobic. That's the thing too, because once you're actually going up, it's already too late to turn around and say like, I'm gonna dip, this isn't for me. So I don't really know if I would want to do it. I would just want to have the experience of doing it, but I don't want to go through it myself. So maybe I'll just have my friend go, he'll tell me all about it, and I'll pretend I go, and when I talk to people and stuff like, yeah, what's space? A little bit of heartwarming news that I came across today. Let me pull this up for you. And this really, it was heartwarming, like I said. The title is 7-year-old cancer survivor donated all his toys. In Kansas City, Missouri, a 7-year-old cancer survivor with a big heart donated every single one of his toys and also ran a donation station and was able to donate 4,400 in toys. And when asked why he did this, he said, "They offered me anything to make me feel better, so I just wanted to do the same and make everyone else feel the same way." That's pretty awesome. I've worked in a hospital before, and I've hung out with the kids in the pediatric ward. I've played toys. Even on Christmas Eve one year, I went and I handed out toys to all the kids that were there, and it's really eye-opening on the way you see like how strong kids really are. One specifically, I don't remember the name, but I know there is this one there's this one infant, a newborn. This baby was only 2 months old, and she had not left the hospital in those 2 months. And we took a blanket, we took a couple of like squeeze toys that we didn't really prepare for an infant or a newborn there, but we donated those. And when asking the nurse, like, oh, where's her family? They said the parents had not been there to visit in 2 weeks. So no one had been there with the baby. I think a grandmother would go daily, but this newborn didn't have her parents going and checking on her. It had already been 2 weeks. It was Christmas Eve, and she was all by herself. So yeah, tears were shed with me and the people that were there donating the toys. But I mean, there's some really strong kids out there. There was a kid with a broken arm on Christmas Eve, but from his attitude, you could tell he wasn't really in any pain. He was just having a good time. We talked to him about Spider-Man for a little bit. I gave him a high five and pretended that he broke my arm because he's so strong, and I was telling him that I was letting him know that he was in fact strong. I've done a lot of stuff like that, and then also with the behavioral center, I went and I've hung out with those kids. I've had lunch with them. I played dodgeball. I lost dodgeball against a bunch of kids, but that's okay. Played some video games, watched some TV, made some bracelets, and that's kind of getting me to the point where I want to start doing something for hospitals, for kids in hospitals. And I know years ago I wanted to start a toy drive, but there's already a huge toy drive around Christmas time, so I was wanting to do something like Christmas in July toy drive for the local hospitals. There's DHR, there's Driscoll's down the road from me, and now this thunder's interrupting my train of thought. So I'm actually thinking like maybe that's what I could do with any profits that I make from the t-shirts, because with the t-shirts I'm selling these shirts. I'm not really gonna make much off of it because I'm doing this through someone local, so I want to make sure this person's taken care of and she benefits from it more since she's doing all the work. But I'm gonna make just a little bit. So I was thinking of all the profit for the t-shirts is gonna go into me figuring out how to get this donation station for kids going. I want to donate toys, I want to donate books, I want to donate just anything to help them have a good time. I remember a long time ago, my daughter was in the hospital when she was little, and we spent like Christmas there, and the nurses were really cool. We had Blue Santa with the police department go and visit us and stuff like that. So I want to be able to do something like that. And a lot of people were asking, how do we buy the shirts? I was in such a rush yesterday, and I was so excited to talk about it, and I was so nervous because it was, like I said, my first live. In the description and the other video, and I'll put the description here. What's up, Ruben? I will put the form where you put in how many shirts you want. There's people buying multiple shirts, and I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone who is doing that. Who's calling me? I told everyone I was going to be on live right now. Just fill out that form, and then you send the money to on Cash App. It's Cash App Digitaldimwit. I'll be able to leave that information down there too. The shirts I'm doing for $20 right now. I'm working with the person who's making the shirts to wear the most. Oh, Houston! I want to visit Houston soon. I haven't been there in a while. The more shirts I sell, the lower she'll be able to bring the price. So I'm trying to work out a good deal with her, and that's why I'm doing this pre-order for the next 2 weeks to try and get as many shirts possible. And like I said, all the profits, I'm going to go and try and turn that into a non-profit for children in hospitals, because I think I'll say between that and an animal shelter, but I feel that I've donated to an animal shelter in the past, and I want to go ahead and do something for the kids now. In the future, we could talk about other ventures that we could all do together. Deceased. Thank you. I'm actually selling these shirts. Information is going to be in the description below after this video is done. And, I bet you'll look good in one. What other topics are we going to talk about? Because I really want to talk about myself. I actually want to talk about you all. I want to ask you all questions. Hello, Annette. Hi, Annette. Hello. Oh, looks like people are coming over here. I just had some viewers like spike, so thank you all. I want to test this feature out. If you're subscribed to me right now, can you unsubscribe and then subscribe again? I'm supposed to like do some fancy effect on here that I was setting up. That's why I was late to this. I was building. Hello, Lupe. Thank you. I have a good heart. I've been told that. I don't think I do enough, but I try. Oh, there we go. Someone did it. Dora G. Oh, it worked. Oh, that's fun. Hopefully y'all don't start spamming that, because I have my speakers too loud for this. So yeah, we talked about space. We talked about the goodwill of a 7-year-old donating all his toys, and I really should because I have a room full of toys. I'll share pictures of it later. I have a lot of stuff. Yes, I saw it. It looked really cool. I don't know if it came out on you to where it has their name and stuff like that. It was really neat. I liked it. Another question I had for y'all, because I don't know where, if it's thundering and rainy where you are. It is outside my window right now, so I could hear it. Yeah, so I could hear it fine. But Ophelia talked about me. Ophelia talked about. Oh, thank you, Ophelia. Like I said, I wasn't planning to go live when she did. I didn't know she was live until I started this, so I hope she doesn't hold any ill will against me. It was a complete accident. It's beautiful tonight. Well, lucky you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Wow. That's great. Thanks. Well, I appreciate those of you who did come over here to check me out, even if it's for a minute or two. Let's make that minute or two fun. And now my dogs are running around. When it's rainy and stuff like this, I love watching scary movies. I like talking about scary things. And I just want to ask you all, because someone actually suggested this to me yesterday, to talk about haunted places, local haunted places, wherever you are in the world. If you're from Houston, I had someone from Philadelphia reach out to me yesterday. Wherever you are there any like haunted stories locally? Because I know here in the valley we have Laborde House in Rio Grande City. We have the chapel in Mission. The VT House. Okay. Support. Because I actually want to go visit some of these haunted places, and I have a new camera. I wish I had it with me here, but like I said, I have a body camera, so I want to go and visit some haunted places, take you all with me, because with that camera, I could actually go live with that camera. So wherever I'm at, I could just hit a button, it'll go live on YouTube, and y'all could see where I'm at and what I'm doing. I asked Frank last time about you. He said, nah, I ain't sharing. Yeah, like, I don't have anything against Frank. I've talked to him a few times. Like, me and him aren't, at least on me, I don't think we're on bad terms or anything. But he does his thing, I do my thing. I give shout outs whenever I can to anybody. A lot of people are saying the VT house. I've actually never been to Raymondville. I've lived in the valley all my life, never been to Raymondville. And maybe Halloween will be the time I take a visit. He doesn't stream Ophelia's show. He doesn't want her to have more views. Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to be completely clear. Like, I don't want to have any bad blood with any online creator. Like, we're all kind of a brotherhood. It's a community of someone who actually takes the time to create content, to come out with something, to try and entertain people. So I don't think those kinds of people should be arguing, just growing off of each other, like networking and stuff like that. Frank M said you're monotone and boring. I am monotone. Some people think I'm boring, but everyone has their own taste. You see, I used to work at the children's hospital. There's a little girl who roams the hospital. She's about 12 or 10 years old. Is that the Edinburgh Children's Hospital? Or is that the Driscoll? I love paranormal. Thank you for thinking I'm handsome. It's nice to know that people in this world do. Heard the complete opposite growing up. Don't they have ghost? Yes, they do have ghost hunters in the valley, and they also have the Valley Ghostbusters team. I'm gonna try and work with them soon. I'm gonna try and get in contact with them because I want to go on a ghost hunt. Valley Baptist in Harlingen. I've heard Valley Baptist in Harlingen also. He criticized you, but he always has to put people down. TD3. I mean, I'm not gonna ban anyone. I'm not gonna have any admins. If people want to come after me or support Vanessa, support anybody, I mean, that's cool. If they're going to be on here, they're giving me views. If they're going to comment on here, they're going to give me help on my analytics and my statistics. So they could bring it on. Like, they're welcome. I'm not going to hate them for their ideals. I don't go against anyone because of what they believe in. Let's just play with my little light. That's not sure about Frank. That's... Are you the guy from the radioactive film team? Yeah, that was one of my first YouTube channels. It was me and some friends, and we called ourselves RFT, the radioactive film team, and we made like short videos and short little movies. Yeah, I know they're trying to get me to bash people, but I don't want enemies. I don't create enemies. I don't go after anyone. I don't want to waste my time like attacking someone if I don't hear for themselves. Like, if Frank came and told me that he had all these issues with me, I'd be like, okay, dude, like, it's cool. You have your empire. I have my little thing. Like, you know, you do you, I do me. Ghost touring with me. I would want to do some ghost tours. Hola Donna is here. Ophelia, thank you for visiting me. I'm trying to stay humble here, people. But I'm getting, you know, some people with bigger followers, like, watching me, so... Does a body shamer try to shame me? I mean, anyone who really shames someone for a physical appearance or something that might be wrong with them, like, I don't know. That comes from somewhere personal for them, and you can only try and help them after that. I do need to get some moderators. So yeah, I want to do some ghost hunting, especially as it gets closer. Come on, I don't want people attacking in the comments. We're supposed to have fun here. We're talking about scary movies and hauntings. Actually, no one could prove me wrong from what I've seen, but I feel like I've had a paranormal experience, and I'm convinced it is, so I have a total belief in the ghost, the paranormal, the supernatural, and I love reading about stuff, finding stuff about that, reading about others' experiences. So that's why I wanted to hear from you all. If you all have had any experience, have you gone somewhere haunted? Have you seen something? Have you thought there was someone with you when there's no one? I don't know. And I'm trying to read these comments. And I don't know about you, but growing up, there was always an elementary school or a junior high that was always haunted. And the story was always the same, no matter where you went. It was always someone died in the gym, hung himself on the basketball hoop, and now haunts the school. I went to different schools growing up, and every school I went to, they always had that story about the rival school or the school down the street. I just want to know, like, did you all hear those stories too? Did you all have, like, the same, like, haunted school story? Tina Brown, what happened? Yes, in January I had an experience, my first and only. Hello, Gina from Las Vegas. Or Vegas, you just put Vegas. So my family has. Who hasn't? That's true. It was always like an elementary school or a junior high. I never really heard high schools, but I'm sure they had it also. So the title was so ugly. Guys from Sci-Fi Channel did Paranormal Hunting in Brown. So yes, they did, and I think there was another ghost hunting team that came down to Rio Grande City for La Board House, which is a haunted hotel, and I actually want to rent that place out. Let's see. I actually want to rent that place out and record a video there. Someone else suggested it to me, but it's always been an idea that I wanted to do. Where is it? Oh, their website's down. I wanted to share it with you. I don't know if you all have heard of it. A Ouija board. Yeah, I actually want an Ouija board, but I'm not allowed to have one in this house. If people want to come for their 5 seconds of fame, like, let them. The annex building in Central Middle School in Weslaco. I actually heard that because I went to school in Weslaco for a while. Well, I went to school in Donna, but everyone heard about that school in Weslaco. What plane crash in San Juan? I know there was a plane crash in McAllen years ago. La Lomita Chapel. I actually went and I recorded video there. So I have video of me walking around. It felt really nice. I really like the feeling of it. Maybe I'll go visit that place as it gets darker. I went into the church. The board house is awesome. Yes, I want to go see it. If I could. Well, it's not going to let me share that with you. Voodoo dolls. I've had one voodoo doll. I think I have a mini one somewhere here. I thought I did. I had a little mini voodoo doll here. I don't know what happened to it. It was given to me as a gift. Ouija boards, I've heard very bad things about them. And I like the way they look. I like the supernatural element that they carry with them. I've just never had one. When I worked at Toys R Us, they had pink ones because they wanted to sell them to little girls, and that backfired horribly. I need to look up that plane crash. I've never heard about that. The school bus crash near San Antonio area. Yeah, is that where you put like the flower on the back of your car and you get the hands, like if they're pushing it? I should go visit that place. San Benito Bank and Trust upstairs, doctor's office. They say it's still haunted. See, I need to make a list of all these, and I want to go visit these places because I love the idea of going to these haunted places and getting all this bad juju. Hopefully I don't bring anything back with me. I'm going to try and be respectful as always. Where exactly are the tracks? I've heard the stories, but I've never heard an exact location. 5 Mile Line in Alton, that one is probably one of the most well-known places around here about that. Yeah, I never heard about the bank in San Benito either. But can anyone tell me where the train tracks are so I know I'm at the right ones and not spending my whole night at some random ones? Jefferson, Texas. I saw a documentary on that haunted hotel in Jefferson, Texas. In Alton, where the bus crashed. Yeah, and there's actually a park now there where the bus fell. Are you in the valley? Yes, I'm in the valley. I'm in an undisclosed location of the valley. No, I'm in McAllen. And I got drafted. He got picked up under the bank. Wow. Okay, so moving on from haunted places, can y'all recommend me like a scary movie? Like, I want to watch something scary tonight, maybe 2 movies. What's the scariest movie you all have seen? Personally, the scariest movie I've ever seen. Jennifer, you awake? I thought she was in the next room. I wanted to ask her because she knows. 2902 Shane Road. Okay, I'm going to remember that. I'm going to write that down somewhere. The Exorcist. I remember seeing The Exorcist, and I don't remember if I actually finished it, so maybe I could revisit that. Everyone says The Exorcist. The bus was debunked. Straight Road. The new Purge, the one that just came out, the Forever Purge, is that the one? I've been wanting to watch that one. Yeah. One that I liked was The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I don't know if any of you all have seen that. It doesn't really feel like a scary movie. It's kind of like a court drama because they keep on going to court and stuff like that. Evil Dead. I love the classic Evil Dead. Bruce Campbell, like anything Bruce Campbell's in is like on the top of my list. Thoughts of going to La Lomita. I've already gone to La Lomita and I have no problem going again. It took me forever to find it, but I'll go walk around. May the Devil Take You. Oh, okay. Foreign films. I love foreign films. I'll take a look at that one. I watch scary movies or clips. You know what's crazy? My daughter loves watching like found ghost footage. There's YouTube channels that will just show people's experiences with ghosts or camera feeds and stuff. She'll watch that for hours and think it's the funnest thing in the world. Okay, Drag Me to Hell, making fun of me. When I was younger, I was terrified of scary movies, and I never liked them. I was made fun of by all my cousins because I never liked them at all. I went on a date to watch Drag Me to Hell, and I was terrified because I hadn't told this girl, like, hey, I don't like scary movies. I'm like a wuss. So not even halfway, like a quarter into the movie, I have a hoodie, so like I kind of have it up, but like little by little I'm lowering it so I'm not watching. I have my headphones with me, so like discreetly I just put my headphones in and I watch 3/4 of that movie with my eyes closed, listening to music, and I don't know why. I saw it years later once I started liking these kinds of movies, and I thought it was hilarious. I love Drag Me to Hell now. The 13th Friday. Oh, you know I want to do my review on that movie, The 13th Friday. That was I actually recorded that video. I never edited it. Psycho is scary. Alfred Hitchcock, like, yes. The Conjuring movies. I heard the newest one is really good. Alice, Sweet Alice. That sounds familiar. Alice, Sweet Alice. That sounds so familiar. Let me look that up. Whoops. I love it. I like the classic it. I haven't seen both parts of the new one. I've only seen the first one. The Omen, scary. The Ring, I love The Ring. Christine, oh, they're gonna remake Christine. I hope it's actually good. I liked Christine. Creepshow, I've only seen Creepshow 2. Scream Queen. It's not as good as the first did. It is not. I wasn't happy with it. It looks a lot nicer, but I think Tim Curry's Pennywise looks a lot scarier than a clown trying to look scary. Ringu, yes, I've seen the original Ring. Also, I love it. Have you ever heard of Mark Kilroy? I have not heard of Mark Kilroy. Is that somebody I should know, or is that something related to movies? Massacre Pool Party is good. They're making a remake. I love those obscure like D-list movies, like Chopping Mall and stuff like that. I love those kinds of movies. Yes, around Halloween I start getting why is this still fix this? Okay. Around Halloween I start getting a craving for these kinds of movies, so I always get Shudder around Halloween. Oh, Mark Kilroy is a YouTube student. Oh no, I did not know Mark Kilroy. The 13th Friday filmed in the Valley. Yes, the 13th Friday was filmed here in the Valley with the local people, with local actors, local everything. I liked it. It was a very obscure movie. It was a fun movie. Not to pick apart. I don't like picking apart movies. I just like watching them. Like, just to see anyone's passion in a project is fun. Someone wanted to do this, wanted to make it, and that's why I like the 13th Friday. And that guy makes a lot of movies based here in the Valley, so that's an awesome writer right there. He's doing a TV series in Alton also. Mark Hilbert was a spring breaker murdered in Matamoros. Murdered by a satanic cult down in the valley. Wow, that's interesting. Why don't I hear about these things? When was this? Let's find out. Ooh, the Amityville horror movies. My aunt had all of them, and I would get tortured into watching them. Bless you. I don't know, maybe on Halloween I'll do an Ouija board game live stream. So I'm mission find an intersection. Yes, I need to go to San Antonio. I love watching all the Halloween. I recently saw the new Halloween remake maybe a week ago, and I loved it. I'm really excited that we're getting a second one. I got a rock. Wow, I've never heard of Mark Kilroy. I need to look that up. Yeah, Sinister terrified me. I loved it. Okay, so now we talked about the movies. I have another question here related to these scary movies. Yeah, I did Google his name. I was just finding an artist and a lawyer of the same name. I think I need to get more specific with the search. Oh, here we go. Oh, I heard the noise. I think I just got a new subscriber, so thank you for that. Oh, okay, so this did not happen recently. I thought this is something that happened a few days ago. Thank you all for informing me. March 14th of 1989, he was kidnapped while vacationing in Matamoros during spring break. He was tortured sodomites for hours before being murdered in a human sacrifice ritual. Wow. I gotta... Ooh, the Saw movies, those are my favorite. That's... With every Saw, from 2 to the most recent one, I would go see those midnight showing, the midnight premiere every year, because those always came out the week before Halloween. I want to get all of them. I want to get them all on 4K. I want them like perfect, but haven't been able to find them. But they have them on HBO Max, so I've been watching them there. Did anyone hear of the cult house there in Weslaco, like on the corner of where Walmart is? I think it's on Texas. On Amazon, yeah, I need to get it. Like, I always heard stories that like there's a UFO landing there, or that something with aliens. I don't know if anyone else has heard that. It's in Weslaco on the corner there where Walmart is by the expressway. Yeah, I've heard about those people. I've heard all these stories, but I never heard the true story. Yeah, I'm a Stephen King fan. Do you think they should do a gory, gruesome reboot of Misery? No, they should not touch Misery. Some things are meant to just remain, pure. Pop and give a thumbs up, thank you. The UFO West Local property, yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. The house is completely hidden by tall grass and trees, but there's a house like right there in that corner. The Final Destination movies are perfect. I love the Final Destination. I don't know, I like the gore factor. Stephen King film should not be remade. Yeah, I'm upset they're remaking Christine. I was kind of okay with Dr. Sleep, but I just wanted the memory of what The Shining did to remain on its own. Okay. Hello. I got all the Final Destinations. Isn't there 4? I remember, I think the newest Final Destination was actually based in the past, but you didn't know it was in the past until the end. Made my head hurt. I didn't like the Pet Sematary reboot. I saw parts of it and I actually tuned that one out after a while. 5. Okay, there's 5 Final Destinations. Oh, The Final Destination. I think that was the last one. The Omen. I love comedies. Robbie, yes, I like you. Hope you're doing good. I hope everyone's doing good. I saw that we were getting spammed a lot in the beginning and it stopped, so either they got bored of me and I am boring and monotone, or they're enjoying the conversation. Let's hope they're enjoying it. Centipede? Are you talking about Human Centipede? Because you're talking about Human Centipede, yes, I've seen Human Centipede 1, 2, and 3. Oh, you want to talk about comedies now? Oh, the book Pet Sematary is great. I've never read the book. I think the only books I've read were Christine. I tried to read all of it, but it's too huge. I've read The Shining. And I think there was an anthology series that Stephen King put out of just a bunch of short stories. I read that one too. I heard there were new viruses. Yes, there are new variants of the virus, and that's pretty terrifying if you want to throw that into this horror-themed conversation. Well, thank you. That's what I need people to talk to. I'm by myself a lot. I don't go out. I don't do a lot of things, so this is kind of a nice outlet for me, for us just to have a conversation and talk about things. A good flow of conversation. Yeah, with books, I actually have books here that I got kicked out. I had all these books in the bedroom. The fiance says she doesn't want my books in there, so now I have to find a place for them. But yeah, I got movie quotes for all occasions. Movie trivia, in case everyone wants to play Trivial Pursuit with me or something. I love trivia. Fright Night. Fright Night is actually one of the remakes that I enjoyed more than the original. People might hate that. John Grisham novels. Oh, I've wanted to get into that. Oh, not comedies. I love the occult. Yes, the occult. I like autobiographies more than anything. I have a Kevin Smith autobiography. He's actually a huge inspiration to what I do. Writer, director, does podcasts, stuff. I used to have a podcast because of him, so I love this guy. I have a Simon Pegg, another genius comedian that I love. Love Fright Night. Anyone see The Club? Weird 90s movies. No, it actually sounds really cool, The Club. Haunted, that's actually a pretty good book. This one is a very weird book, twisted book. If you like Saw, if you like gory stories, this is actually a really good one. What else do I got? The Physics of Superheroes. This is awesome. This is it's actually like to learn physics using superheroes like Spider-Man, the Flash, and stuff like that. The Hills Have Eyes. I am terrified of The Hills Have Eyes. I saw that when I was young, and it really messed me up. Amityville Horror. I love that one. That book Haunted looks good. It is a very good book. This is The Haunted is actually one of the only books, one of the few books that actually made me queasy while reading it. Like, it was weird to have such a sick stomach feeling while reading this. Like, it's scary, but then there's like kind of a comedic element to it, so you feel weird by having these weird, disgusted feelings about it. And Ready Player One. That's just a little nerd book for me that I liked. I actually really liked the movie. Anything that's scary or gory? Yes. What's that? You Heather, you probably know that book. I mean that movie. Kind of like Saw, but it was done by Eli Roth. Oh, Hostel. Hostel's a good movie series also. What Scares Me is based on a true story. That's what gets me though. That's what I enjoy, because I'm like, okay, let's see what might happen to me. And then after Hostel, they also had Turistas, but I don't really remember that one. That one was pretty forgettable. I like movies with religious possession content, like Stigmata. Oh, I haven't heard of that one in a long time. Yeah, and I think that's why one of my favorite possession movies, because I'm agreeing with all of you all. I like the true story. I love the religious possession type stuff. So that's why I love The Exorcism of Emily Rose. And it was completely subliminal when we were trying to come up with names for my daughter. For some reason, that name popped in my head. I was like, I love the name Emily Rose. That's such a good name. And then I remembered where it came from. I was like, I'm not going to jinx that. I'm not going to put that evil on any of us. Angels and Demons is such a good movie. Has anyone taken a road trip to Texas? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I have not, but it's on my bucket list. House of Wax scared me. House of Wax was awesome. I like the concept of it, and it's actually a remake. The original was one of the first of its kind for like gruesome, gory scenes, and I think it was actually banned for a while. But looking back on it now, it's nothing compared to what you can find on YouTube. People Under the Stairs. No, I've never seen that. House of Wax is a good one. There's actually movies on YouTube that you could stream with an audience, like a live stream. So I'm going to go look for a scary movie, and one of these nights we could all have a scary movie night, and we could all talk about it as it's happening. The Third Kind. I never saw that. I heard it was too scary. The Blob and The Fly. See, I like those classics. I've seen all the remakes of The Blob, and Jeff Goldblum is awesome in The Fly. There's one they went to film, like reality mode, kind of like Blair Witch. I mean, Paranormal Activity? I like that one. House of a Thousand Corpses is a pretty good one. What about, speaking of the ones kind of like Blair Witch, it's in Paris, they go into the catacombs. What is it? They go into the catacombs. It's first person, and they actually meet the devil or something like that. What is it? This is a good one. The series is awesome. I love the series a lot more. Do you like the Insidious movies? I've never seen Insidious. Maybe I will tonight. Maybe I'll watch Insidious tonight. Oh, I like the Blair Witch. The Mist is good. You know, I've got a lot of good movies to watch now, and I'm probably going to get started on that soon. So I think we're going to wrap this up tonight. Maybe we'll do another one sometime this week. I do want to have my weekly ones every Tuesday, but I'll throw out some surprise ones throughout the week. As Above, Down Below. Yes, thank you. That's the one. I saw that one recently, and I loved it so much. As Above, Down Below. Yeah, that sounds about right. As above, as below. Oh, now I have two possible answers. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Wrong book here. Live tweet the movie. Yeah, I want to do like a live show with you so we could all talk about movies while watching the actual movie. And I don't know if you all like to, but I like doing like movie facts. Every time I am watching a movie, I'll go to IMDb and look at the trivia just to find out stuff about the movies I really like. As Above, Down Below. Thank you. We're still talking about scary movies. Any haunted paranormal experiences? Nothing very paranormal. I just believe that it exists. That is very fun. I'm gonna come up with a compilation of like movie scenes, and we're gonna have fun with that. We'll do like a little trivia thing to see who could guess the movie first based on the obscure scene I pick. That actually sounds very fun. So we can talk about them. Hey, South Texas Collectibles, you're back. What's up? Oh, Collectibles, since you're here, do you like my Jeffrey that I have in the back? Got the stickers and the hard case and everything. Amazon doesn't do that anymore. When you pause it, they would always give you like little trivia facts, but I don't think they do that anymore. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll figure out how to do a movie party for all of us so we could all have a good time and talk about that. I'd really like to do that if you all are interested. Boo. Are you booing me or are you trying to scare me? Hey, RJ. Yeah, so let me go and get that stuff ready and we'll see when we could do that. When it gets closer to Halloween, we'll definitely do that. The Ouija my sister has was gifted to her after she saw her at the thing house. I'm pissed off. My sister, she threw the Ouija. See next comment. I said book to Netflix. Oh, boo to Netflix. Okay, I was like, should I take offense? Stir of Echoes. Stir of Echoes is a scary one. I remember that movie. Well, thank you, Heather. Thank you. Flatliners. I haven't seen the new one. I've only seen the old one. Thank you. You know, I wanted to only do this for an hour. We're coming up onto the hour. I'm seeing 52 minutes here. I just want to thank you all again. If you all are interested in buying the Digital Dimwit shirt, like I said, there's going to be a form in the description, and you can go ahead and cash app me. Cash app to Digital Dimwit if you want to order one. They will be going on. Pre-orders are going to be going on until August 3rd. And we'll get those shirts shipped out or even hand delivered if you're in the Valley as soon as possible. Adobe Premiere Pro. No, I do not have Adobe Premiere Pro. I actually use many different softwares. I use Sony Vegas, I use Movie Maker 14, and DaVinci Resolve. Hand delivered. Okay, Celtics Collectibles, I'm gonna hand deliver yours. Very good. I kind of don't want this to end, but I'm getting a lot of ideas. A coffee mug would be awesome. And I might get a Yeti for myself. But you know, merch is going to be in the description if you are wanting to do that. If you weren't here before, I'm going to try and figure out how to go on starting a non-profit for any profits made for the shirts are going to go towards, see if I can partner with either DHR or the Children's Hospital to do something for the kids. That's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and now I actually have a platform where I can do it, so you all will be helping with that. And I hope you all have a good night, and stay dry because it's still raining out here, and I'll see you all later.